I'm Shay Russell from mining.com.au, and joining me today is Donald Garner, the Managing Director for Iltani Resources. Donald, it's great to see you again. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, Shane. How are you?
Excellent, thank you. Super hyped after reviewing this VTEM survey. Tell me, what did this reveal for Iltani Resources?
Look, we're really pleased with the outcome, and today we're just going to talk about primarily the Orient area. So when you go to the ASX release, you can see the VTEM survey has delineated these extensive anomalies, conductors running northeast, southwest predominantly, around from Orient West, Orient East. There's more up at Deadman Creek, and there's a number of parallel structures extending to the south of Orient West onto. They appear to be extending onto EPM 29057, which we've got under application. So it's looking really good. We always believed that Orient was significantly bigger than just Orient West and Orient East, and now the VTEM survey is starting to give us the evidence that it is.
The early indicators certainly do point to that. So how do you plan to follow up these results?
Yeah, so Kate Hine from Mitre Geophysics is modelling the VTEM conductors. So we should have conductive plates to target. So once she's finished modelling the conductors around the Orient area, we will then rank the conductors and start to drill test the conductors. And while Kate is currently doing that, the guys are on the ground at Orient, so they're going out walking the areas, just checking to see what's there, doing some sampling, that sort of stuff, just to make sure there's nothing obvious sticking out the ground that could, like massive sulphides. But yeah, that's what they're doing. So we're getting ready to drill. So hopefully we'll be drilling again by the end of July, testing these targets. The plan was for the rig to finish the Orient East resource infill drilling, which it has, then move to test the VTEM anomalies. But we've got so many anomalies that we have to model them all to work out which ones to drill first. So the rig has been parked up on site, and Eagle's team has gone off to Cloncurry to sit on another drill rig. So hopefully we'll be able to get them back, and then we'll start to drill test these targets.
You alluded to it there in your answer. There's so many targets to choose from here. How do you start to choose where to follow up on these?
Look, a lot of that will come from Kate and her modelling to see if the conductors are shallow or deep and how intense they are. The deeper conductors, we will probably do more ground EM first to tighten up the plate locations before we decide to drill. So we'll probably target the shallow conductors first. And the shallow conductors will feed into the overall open pit investment case at Orient, while the deeper conductors could be the feeder zones, and we might see mineralogy change, going down to hotter temperature minerals in the deeper conductors, but we'll have to wait until we drill. I should emphasize that we believe the conductors are sulphide. There's no obvious man-made objects in the area that could be these conductors. Because we sit inside the Caldera complex, there's no black shales, graphite, that sort of thing, because it's all volcanic rocks. So it's not. We haven't got any false geological conductors. So we are very confident that these are sulphide mineralization, and we've got the information from the downhole EM we did at Orient West last year. However, that we won't know the grade of the sulphide mineralization, what the sulphide minerals are, until we drill. So we should always be conservative in that approach. I mean, they could be pyrite, they could be pyrrhotite, we just don't know. Or they could be galena, sphalerite, chalcopyrite. We just don't know what they are until we drill. But we will drill them.
But the truth will be in the drill bit. Listen, Donald, this is an excellent starting point to possibly indicate just how huge the Orient locations could be. Thank you so much for being here today. I look forward to more updates.
Thank you.